Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? I heartily welcome to the English online session. Today we are going to see Unit 1 Supplementary, the most renowned play of William Shakespeare, The Tempest. Students, now we shall see the biography of William Shakespeare. He is widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. He is often called England's national poet and nicknamed the Bard of Avon. He was born on 23rd April 1564 in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. His father's name was John Shakespeare and mother's name was Mary Arden. His father was a successful local businessman and mother was a daughter of a landowner. Shakespeare was the third son of his parents. He was baptized on April 26, 1564. Only little is known about Shakespeare's childhood and school. He attended his school in King's New School, Stratford, where he learned to write and read. Since all the grammar schools followed the same curricula, it is believed that he received intensive education in grammar based upon Latin classical authors. Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway at the age of 18 in 1582. She was 8 years older than him. They had 3 children. They were Susanna Hall, Hamnet, Judith. His works include Hamlet, Othello, Romeo and Juliet, Julius Caesar, and Macbeth. Students, we have so many characters in The Tempest. Let's see them one by one clearly. Please make a note of it. The first and important character is Prospero. He is the Duke of Milan. Duke of Milan means the king of the Milan Island. He is a magic man. He is the father of Miranda and brother of Antonio. He has released many spirits and one of them is Ariel. Next, we shall discuss another important and sweet character, Miranda. Another sweet character is Miranda. She is the daughter of Prospero, a very young beautiful lady, and she is the only heir to the Duke. She falls in love with Ferdinand. The next character is Antonio. He is the brother of Prospero. He joined with the King of Naples and he usurped the dukedom for himself. He was jealous of his brother Prospero. The next character is the King of Naples. His name is Alonso. He is the father of Ferdinand and enemy to Prospero. Ferdinand is the son of King of Naples and the only heir to the crown of Naples. He is the lover of Miranda, a handsome person and beautiful young prince of Naples. Gonzalo, he is a kind and loyal lord of Duke of Milan. He is a trusted friend to Prospero and helped Prospero in the ship by providing water, provisions, apparels, and some books to him. Next, Sycorax. She is a witch and the mother of Caliban. She had imprisoned the bodies of the spirits in the large trunk of the trees. This is Caliban, an ugly monster. He is the son of the witch Sycorax and enemy to Ariel, and he is a slave to Ariel. This is Ariel, and he was imprisoned in the bodies of the large trees by Sycorax. He is the enemy of Sycorax and he tortures Caliban, and he is considered as the chief of all good spirits. He would be set free finally by Prospero. These are the most important characters of Tempest. The word the tempest means a violent storm. Students, now let's see the full animated story, The Tempest. Prospero was a magician who lived on a faraway island. He lived with his 16-year-old daughter Miranda. Prospero was so powerful that he was able to command the spirits of the island to obey him. The chief of the spirits was named Ariel, a mischievous spirit who was nevertheless devoted to Prospero. One day, Prospero raised a fearful storm by means of his magic power. He took his daughter to the beach to watch a ship struggling against the wind and waves. Horrified to learn that there were human beings aboard the ship, Miranda begged her father to save them. Prospero assured her that no harm would befall them and told Miranda their history and the reason for raising the storm. They had been living on the island for 12 years, but before that, Prospero had been the Duke of Milan. Duke means king. His evil brother Antonio, with the help of the king of Naples, had usurped his throne and mercilessly pushed him out of the kingdom. It was Gonzalo, a kind old man, who had saved them from perishing. Perishing means suffering. He had placed in the boat water, provisions, apparels, which means clothes, and some Prospero most prized, namely his books on magic, magical books. Thanks to Gonzalo, they had been able to reach the island on which they then lived. Now that the ship bearing Antonio and the King of Naples was near the island, Prospero had raised his storm so that he could meet the traitors. He had assigned this task to Ariel, as Prospero not only wanted his kingdom back, but also to get his young daughter married to a suitable prince, Ferdinand. He is the son of the King of Naples. He was certainly a good match for Miranda, as he was young, beautiful, and amiable. Amiable means friendly. Prospero arranged for Miranda and Ferdinand to meet with aid of Ariel. Ferdinand and Miranda fell in love with each other at first sight. Ferdinand was the only young man Miranda had ever laid her eyes upon. And she was instantly charmed by his delightful personality. Ferdinand, too, was pleasantly surprised at finding so lovely a maiden on a lonely island. However, Prospero, all the while hidden, decided to test Ferdinand's integrity. He assigned Ferdinand some hard tasks to perform, but finally was satisfied with his honesty and his true love for Miranda. Although Ferdinand had safely landed on the island and found Miranda, Antonio and the King of Naples were miserable due to the shipwreck. Upon recognizing Prospero, they begged Prospero's forgiveness, who readily forgave them. Prospero also relieved the King of Naples of all his worries, as he showed them Ferdinand, who was safe and even engaged to Miranda. Ready to forgive and forget, Prospero and his guests decided to leave for Naples the next morning. However, before Prospero left the island, he buried all his magic books and his wand as well. Much to his delight, Ariel was freed from Prospero and flew away in delight. Now, let's see the theme of the story, The Tempest. In The Tempest, Shakespeare shows that it is love, forgiveness that can bring final peace in the world. Forgiveness and reconciliation is the main theme in The Tempest. Though Prospero was cheated by his brother Antonio, Prospero does not take revenge on him with his power. He rather forgives him and embraces him. Thus, Prospero gives his real identity in this story. My dear students, here is the summary of The Tempest. Please have a look on it. The Tempest is a play about magic, betrayal, love, and forgiveness. So you all know it is set in an island. Once upon a time, Prospero was the Duke of Milan and his daughter was Miranda. They were living in an island all alone. They were served by the spirit called Ariel and the wild man Caliban. Only Ariel and the wild man Caliban helped them in that lonely spirit. Who is Ariel and wild man Caliban? They are the spirits who worked under Prospero. So we all know Prospero is a powerful magician. So finally he plans to murder Alonso, the king of Naples, and his brother Antonio. So he plans and storm with the help of Ariel. With the help of his magic, he rescued them unharmed. He did not give any harm to them. So he rescued them unharmed in the shipwreck. Alonso believes that his son Ferdinand is dead in that storm. Who is Alonso? The king of Naples thought that his only son Ferdinand is dead and no more, and he was very worried. But Ferdinand was very safe and he landed in another part of the island. He meets Miranda, he encounters Miranda means he meets Miranda and they both fall in love at first sight. Because Miranda has not seen any man in that island except her father and Caliban. Prospero wanted Ferdinand to marry her daughter, so test his honesty by giving him some heavy task manually. Prospero, with all his magic power, he controls all the situation. Ariel pesters Prospero for his freedom. That is, finally Ariel was requesting Prospero to make him free. Miranda is married to Ferdinand in the climax, and Prospero forgives everyone and they all set back to their own island Milan together. The moral of the story is forgive and forget. I hope you all enjoyed the video and you liked the play The Tempest. Thank you.